Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Minutes of Music. It's a little different this time, just audio, but today I have Yellowcat with me.
Hello.
If you guys just want to introduce yourselves real quick again, sorry.
My name's Lucy.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Andre, and I'm Max.
Perfect. So I saw Yellowcat at Oaks for I forgot which event specifically, but I just knew
Westfest.
There you go, Westfest. Perfect. Thank you guys. I just knew I had to interview you guys just because I just saw how like great you guys work together. Just like I just saw like a magic going on. And I was like, I need to interview. So I just have some general questions. I'm not gonna try to take too much of your time. So I just wanted to ask like some background and history to you guys. Like, how did you guys meet? Would you guys
All right.
stuff like that? Yeah.
Well, okay. So, and I should pass the mic to somebody else as well. But basically, technically, we met freshman year. Alexis was one of the first, one of the first people I met on the very first day.
Yeah, me and Max met on the first day of college.
Yeah,
I met Alexis on the first week.
And then
So-
me and Andre and Lucy played some songs.
Cut Your Bangs,
Cut Your
but
Bangs,
the girl
right.
pool version
That was the first time we
in-
hung out.
In the freshman
in
dorm
the freshman
in Rachel
dorm.
Carson.
How'd you meet Max?
How did
Big-
you meet Matt? No, we're not.
we can't get into that.
And then Alexis and Max and Andre. Somehow Max got brought into the.
Well, I
You
knew
guys-
you guys. I met you like last, but then I lived with Andre for a very long time.
Yeah, then we lived just
So,
3
We were
years.
all kind of like distantly related, and then became like extremely related, and then we became a band, and we've been
And
a
then
band
it
for a
was
year.
roommates.
Mhm.
Roommates.
Max and Andre, Alexis and I were
Lucy.
roommates.
Dating.
Max and Alexis are
Alexis.
dating. In love on Tamagotchi Wii. And me and Andre are in love. on
Okay,
Wii.
yeah. So you guys have known each other for a while now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
day ones.
And we're best buddies. as
There you
well.
go. That's good. So I also had to ask why the name Yellowcat. Anything specific to it?
You have to
Do we say it?
Yeah.
Do we give it
Yeah.
away? Basically, I called it. I just sent them a picture, I think, or I put it in the notes app of band name ideas because
We were brainstorming.
I was driving through Utah,
Mm.
and there's just a kind of unincorporated community area called Yellowcat.
Mining flat.
Yeah, what kind of mine? It's like a uranium mine
I
or
think
something.
so.
Really?
From
Yeah.
a very long time ago.
From like long, and it's completely abandoned, but it was just a road sign
Oh.
that I took a picture of, and it's one word because it's just one word
Yeah.
as the place.
Just felt right, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I drive through Utah a lot, and then we kind of all you guys
Yeah, we
drove
finally
through
visited-
Utah.
We finally visited this past summer because we played in Colorado and hung out
Oh, really?
with Lucy. It was really fun.
Yeah, on our way we stopped.
Oh, okay. That's so cool.
It's a real
Yeah,
thing.
it's on our we pulled over on the side of the freeway just
But
to
yeah,
take some
that's what our-
pictures.
Our EP cover is.
Yeah, I was about to say that would be a really cool
Yeah.
cover. Yeah.
And the sign is our T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
It all
dang. Okay, that's really unique. Yeah, that's really cool, guys. So just diving into like more of the music side, is there a specific genre of music you guys wanted to play, or is it more like going into the flow of things, like whatever came to mind?
I feel like we, in this past like 6 months of playing, since we kind of came back together after a like 5-month break, I feel like we sort of have been actually like developing something that's really like our music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel like the first 6 months were like, let's just play as much as possible together.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like we kind of,
But yeah, we all have a lot of musical influences.
Okay.
So it blends a lot. Um,
Too. Like Max has the metal. We always have to have a little bit of crazy drums in our
and
folky
twee and
string songs.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Add a sprinkle of everything into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah, we didn't really expect a genre. I think we just wanted to make something new and
Yeah.
that hasn't been heard before. And
Yeah, and I mean it sounds great, like the violin. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps to sing over there, and I was like, oh wow.
uh,
So I mean, I know you guys said that you guys have like a bunch of influences, but what kind of music did you guys listen to growing up? I know it's like a very brought out question,
Big
but
Thief,
I would, yeah.
Alexis, and
I'm wearing a Big Thief.
Yeah.
I feel like Big Thief is a big influence, and Lucy just wrote a song that explicitly basically mentions that.
Okay.
So I would say that's a big influence. I really like the band The Beths, and I feel like a lot of us do, and that's kind of the more like rocky but also songwriting based
Oh.
songs, which is I find cool. Like the lyrics have a lot of meaning, but it also sounds cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Big Thief is like probably the band that has like followed me for the longest amount of time. Like I've listened to it when I was like in middle school, and then every year it was like new album, new era of me knowing them. And so yeah. And then I feel like I always say that like growing up I listened to a lot of Joni Mitchell and Nora Jones and Regina Spektor, and those were like definitely huge like role models.
and I might be the first person, but I really like Radiohead. I love them. Yeah, Max
Amen.
as well. But I think when
Top 0.05 listeners
Right.
here, you know.
but I think when it comes to like influence and especially writing, I really like Crumb. I think they are just so constantly interesting, and every single person of that band is like doing something so brilliant, and I'm like, I want that. I want us to be that.
Yeah, I mean, growing up specifically, I listened to Live 105 a lot, alternative rock in the Bay Area. So that's kind of I kind of just listen to alternative rock
And now
for the most part.
be alternative rock in the Bay Area. Soon to come.
Oh, okay. Sneak peek.
I can only say that because the last month I've had like.
How would you describe your sound to someone who hasn't heard of you guys?
Actually, that's not
You guys.
Really hard
We
one.
discuss this like every day. I don't know what the. I would say alternative folk rock. That is what I usually say. Because there's a lot of strings and quieter songs, but it's pretty like energetic at some point. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
No,
with
yeah.
dynamic of volume and density.
I concur.
No, yeah, it's great. Like some songs I would just notice that it'd be more mellow and stuff, but then the drums would just start picking up out of nowhere, and I was like, oh god, this is insane. It's really good. So what's it like being part of the Santa Cruz scene?
Well, there's a lot of great bands that are very diverse. Right now, we're hearing a little bit of Birdseye, great friends of ours, and there's just so much variety, and everyone's so nice. So it's really cool to be able to not just all be playing the same stuff. Like we all have different vibes, and it's cool. It's good. It's a good mix.
Yeah, right. It's like we're going to a house show, but we're not like going to like a rock lineup. It's like every single artist is in their own genre, and I know it's so nice.
And it works.
And it's so like non-competitive. Like I feel like every time I show up to a place, it's like we're kind of new and we're doing this because we love playing with each other, and then everybody's just so nice and welcoming and not intimidating at all, and like we share things, and like if somebody forgets something, then there's always a band that has a backup, and I don't know, it's just like it's a really good vibe.
Lots of shared equipment.
And everybody's friends, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like we've made a lot of friends through the band, and we've met a lot of like there's a lot of venues with nice, like not even college age people, but just like people in general that like the music, and it's nice to talk to like just the Santa Cruz folks. There's some weirdos out there that are cool to meet through the music scene, so it's been fun.
No, yeah, I mean that's one of the big reasons why I kind of started doing this whole thing, just because I noticed that like Santa Cruz is so chill compared to back home from LA.
I'm from LA too.
Very true. You're from LA?
Yeah, where are you? Legit, you're legit in Koreatown. I say I'm in Koreatown, like right outside.
Yeah, no. In K Town, there's not much music, and when there is, it's just people playing, on the streets or something. And I always just like take a minute, take it in, and then I'm just like, wow, like why can't there just be more of this? But coming here to Santa Cruz, I just noticed how much like even my professors like sometimes play in bands, and I'm like, what the heck? Like,
Yeah.
I went to the Abbey the other day, and there was this
Yeah.
piano sitting there, and I was like, yo, is it okay if I just play a little bit of like 10 minutes maybe? Like, he was like, dude, just go for it, man. You gotta ask, just go for it.
Yeah.
I just started playing, and I was like, and then everybody just went quiet, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the
awesome.
vibe.
Yeah.
This is
That
the
is
vibe.
the vibe, and I feel like LA is very like I don't know, but it feels like some bands are like trying to make it big all the time, and it's like they're playing these shows and they're like gonna be famous, so everything has to be so good,
Competitive,
and I feel like at least for us, like we didn't start it as like a
exactly.
famous type of thing. Like we're just playing music and people like the music, and then you get to share it. So
Yeah, it's such a nice thing, and I just wanted to ask people because I could tell like people like Birdseye, you guys, and other bands just love music. Because like the way you guys are talking about it right now, I could tell. Do you guys feel like the scene has influenced your music in any way, Santa Cruz specifically?
No, we kind of just like write music kind of in a box.
I feel like Santa Cruz has come into the lyrics a couple times.
like the emotionality of like leaving Santa Cruz, I feel like that was a big thing.
Tiger's Mouth is all about Santa Cruz.
It's like there's a lot of like I feel like you have a lot of nature, traveling, leaving,
Train tracks,
moving
themes of
between
train
the
tracks.
places, like, and that's a lot of like the Santa Cruz environment. I think is like
Somewhere else.
Santa Cruz is an emotional place.
Yeah, very.
Amen to that. Yeah. So I don't know if this is like something rude to ask, but where do you guys see the band going next year? Like anywhere specific, or just like
Well,
you don't gotta answer it.
we
if you
will
don't
always
answer.
be a band until we die.
There you go. There you go.
But 2 members are leaving the country indefinitely.
Well,
No.
you're going.
I'm also I'm moving to Colorado.
We're spreading out.
We're spreading out, but we're still gonna be like working on. I feel like we're gonna record coming up, and then I feel like the months that everyone spreads out, we can just kind of work on that far apart. And when we do hang out, we always play music.
Yeah.
So
It's nice.
maybe we'll have a like week-long recording session in Colorado.
Oh, fire.
We met a really we met a great man in the woods who wants to record,
Let's just make an album.
which is kind of
Shout out Wooden Rock and Marble.
Shout out, literally. Always.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good to hear.
I would also, I would love to catch the end of Birdseye set as well.
Yes, I'm so
And
sorry.
Everybody listening should also catch the end of
Yes.
Whenever they
So I'm just gonna do this last question. I always ask everybody this, but if you could force everyone to listen to one song, what would it be?
Oh, of ours?
Of ours, yeah. Of yours. Yeah.
I'm always inclined to say the most recent one that we've done. But that's just me because I get bored of them and then the new one. But
Does it have to be released songs or unreleased songs?
Anything you guys want.
I like
To plug a
anyone.
release song. I would say Dog Days.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites that we recorded.
that kind of gets a lot of our vibe in one. That one's released. Recently we've been playing Anymore, which is super fun, and maybe record sometime.
Those are my favorite. That's my favorite one. And also Sewed Up, which nobody. Yeah, maybe these will be out. Maybe
It's time coming.
Okay.
We recorded in 2 days.
Oh,
So
Hell yeah.
there you guys go.
Hell yeah.
I think mine must be Montana because I just like the slower ones, and it is just such a special song.
it's very special.
All right. Well, that's it for me for my questions. I'm sorry I took up a lot of your time.
No, I didn't mean to cut it short. I just got stressed.
No. I understand. Yeah, Bird's Eye's great.
You're a great interviewer, by the way.
Thank you.
got
I
very
appreciate
thoughtful
that.
Questions.
Like I said, I just wanted to. I don't think people talk enough about music enough when but yeah. This is Minutes of Music. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. This was definitely a new one because I've never interviewed a band, but thank you to Yellowcat again. They were amazing, great. Seriously, I can't emphasize enough. Check them out. They are probably going to be the next big thing.
But thank you guys for watching again. I know it's been a while since I put another video, but Yellowcat, please go check them out. Thank you.